Welcome to our channel www.news.co.id.
Hello guys, meet with me again in News ENC channel. Okay, in the last video, I have been introduced to you the interface of Visual Studio and how to make project and how the structure of the code while we are writing code using Visual Basic in Visual Studio. Now, I will tell you what item that often used in Visual Basic, especially in form mode. Okay guys, uh, I need to create one project like in the last video. I will give the name is news enc suitable with this channel. Okay, before I start to show you about what items that often use, I will open the notepad guys. This is for our note, for our personally note that we write in here for personally. Okay, for our remember or memories. Okay guys. Okay, in Visual Basic, especially in form mode, many items that often used, but the most often used first I think is number one is label guys. Okay, the label you can see in toolbox. You can sort based in alphabet. Okay, this is label guys. First is label, the item that most often used. Okay, what we can set in properties with label. In label we can set the first is of course about the font. You can see this guys. You can set bold, also the font size like this. You can see guys. You can also change the background color of the label. You can see in these properties there is back color properties guys. You can set, for example I will set green like this. And the most important also, you can change the size of the label is in fixed size. You can see here the label also automatically follow the font size guys. You can see if I set 26, now if I OK, this label will also resize suitable with font size. You can see the label is suitable with font size. But how if we want to mix this label is in fixed size mode? Okay, we can set the name of properties in I think auto size guys. Auto size in here you can see auto size by default is set true. We can set it to false, so after we can set false, the label can fix size with we want. Okay, like this guys. You can see the label also follow what we want the size given. Okay, in properties also for label we can set the text align, guys. If this top left text align, we can set middle centers. For example, you can see the label is in middle center. Okay, that's all of label that most important and properties we can set. Okay, you can try with yourself in your home, of course, with your Visual Studio. Number two, the item that most often used is text box, I think. Okay, text box. Okay guys, I will drag one text box here in our project. Of course, text box is often used because the text box function is for write some field text or string or any character that programmer wants. Okay, if I start, I will show you guys what function of text box. Text box often used because most we know in form is for fill some data like this, guys. Name, your name, blah blah blah. Okay, this is function of text box. And then what properties are often used for text box? Okay, almost the same with label, but you can see in text box you can set also the font size like this, guys. The font size like this. Okay, you can set also back color, guys. You can see here also back color you can set. Okay, you can also set that it must I think it's important, guys, for you. Okay, it's important for our later tutorial. I will try to start in label, guys. You can see, this. If I change to I fill news enc, this is for common text, but in some time we need the text box form is styling for password. So usually if password is our character is dot dot or point point. Okay, like this we can set on text box, guys. For every characters that type in text box will change to password format. You can see this in text box. The name is use, if I'm not mistaken, this is, guys, use system pass. Okay, you can see I zoom the properties in here. The default of text box use system pass is false. How we can how if we set false become true, guys? You can see the difference. If like this I start again, I'm trying to I'm trying to show you this is what for show you the change of textbook virtual keyboard or on screen. I think on screen keyboard, on screen. This is, guys, on screen keyboard. Okay, I think this is on screen keyboard. You can see if I type in here, it will be password system like this, guys. It differs with before we change the use system pass in text box properties. Okay, that's all. I think for textbook you can see, or you can learning doing by it yourself for other properties. Okay, number three, in the Visual Basic, especially in form that often we use is, I think, is button. Of course, every programmer will use this button. Okay, in button we can also set, of course, every item I think have the name of font size is like this, is here font size. You can set also in button uh, back color or back image. You can create image in back color like this, guys, with PNG. But I think, oh, I will show you. Okay, nothing. If for example like this, guys, in button, I will show you. I think is 48 more 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 big or bigger for you can see in this. Okay, I think this is a funny person. I can set in button. Oh, sorry, guys, I'm set the form background not clicking the button before. Okay, I change the form is set to none for you, so you don't confuse. Sorry, guys. I can set this button with fraud like this. Okay, you can see background image. If you want to tile, it will be repeat suitable with size of button, but I want to center, or I want to not center, I think. Okay, like this. Also I can set in text box is text align, guys. I don't want to middle center because the image background in center. Okay, I think I want to set like this or like this, guys. You can see, you can also change the text of button in properties. You can set also in label, the name is, I think, is text. If I don't mistake, guys, we can see text. This is, you can see the text of button in text properties. If I set, for example, this is a you handsome like this, that is guys, label first, text box 2, button 3. Okay, what else? The item that often used in Visual Basic. Number 4, I think for me personally, I often use is also panel guys. What the function of panel? The panel we can use for place some item in Visual Basic form. For example, but before I drag some item in this panel, I will set the back color for example black like this guys. Okay, this is panel guys. I set the background is set to black, and now I drag some items, for example label guys like this. Back color of label I set to white, and I set also I drag the text box like this guys. So I have label with text box. For example, I want to change the text of label set to okay, I want to set the text of label 2 in this become number guys. I want to change the text from label 2 to number for more beautiful like this. Okay, you can see the function of panel. If I have item, whatever item, and how much item, or don't care with how many item in here, if I set panel on below this the item, you can see the item will follow of panel. This is function of panel guys. You can see, this, that is function of panel. If I also create two text box, I add text box again, you can see if I using panel, that item will follow this panel. Okay, of course in some time if we are using a panel, it's very useful for us to manage the item in Visual Basic form. Okay guys. Okay, number 3 is button guys. Number 4 is panel. Number 5 I think is, in my personality as programmer, I often use the name item is combo box guys. This combo box I also often use. What the function of combo box? The combo box is I think is useful for our item that use drop down menu. You can see like this guys. For example you can see like this. If I run this item, I will show a little coding in here for fill the combo box item, I will start the project. Before I will show you some example of bitcode, of course, for you. This is empathy, guys. I will set two items using the code in Visual Basic. So our tutorial have not monotone in interface only. Okay, I double click or I click view code in here, guys. View code like this, guys. Before I double click in button, I will use this button to fill this combo box. I double click in button, guys. This is I use combo box 1. I'm trying to fill the combo box 1. The text, oh, I think it's dot not text, guys. I want to items like this because the data type is string. So I want to fill with you and me. The number 2 is combo box 1 dot items dot add I and you, like this. You can see this, guys. I running again this project or this application. So that often used in combo box, that it's showing one item that not what item, I think is more one item oftenly used in combo box. You can see there is nothing item, but if I click this, you can see, guys, you and me, I and you. Okay, you can see if I click this, the item will show. Okay, but I close again. I will show some bit code on particularly if you are using combo box in Visual Basic, guys. If you want to manually adding code like before I show you like this, actually you don't need like this. If the item is very long, you can doing like this for simple or more cleanly code. I think it's using with combo box 1 like this, guys. So if your item is very or many item, you can set like this dot items dot add. For example, I'm set to I dot items dot add you. Because this is string, I will add double quotations items dot add like this, guys. So your code more simple, more short than this. Okay, I running this project. You can see this comment or this code or this code is the same with the below. You can see before I click this button, it's still empty. I click this one time, you can see I you they. Okay, that is our start code with little tricky or some bit sample of code. But in this case, I want to focus on what item that often use that coder just for our host. I think I don't speak English, so I want to explain about that code. But number the next is number 5. After combo box, the item is very often used. I think is the time picker, guys. This the time picker I oftenly use in Visual Basic. This the time picker for many function. If we are using form for user data, we can get date, we can get a day, we can get everything in the time picker, guys. You can see any time, date, and day in here, value. But I will don't show you how to use it, because I just want to show you what item that often use. I will show you the function of the time picker is later in other video. So this video will not very or long. Okay, the time picker, guys, is often to use. Okay, the time picker number 7. I also often use the name is radio button. I think where is the radio button? This is, guys, radio button is often used in Visual Basic. We can set this male or female, for example, like this, guys. I will copy this, for example, like this. It's just example, guys. It's just example. You so I don't want to uh, how to use it, but I just give an example for you. Okay, radio button is number 7. Radio button. Okay, guys. Number 8. I also often use the name is data grid view and list view. Okay, and data grid view is often used for showing content of a database, that is relation of database. But I don't want to show how to connect database now. In other our tutorial will I explaining this. So data grid view is very often to use. Grid color we can set like this. We can many item in here, but I don't want to show you how to using database. It's very long. I will try to explain in other video. So in this video we just focus in what item is often used. Okay, data grid view I think is in the number 8. Data grid view, guys. Okay, number 9. Also the friend of data grid view is list view. I think list view, this, guys. This is a list view. List view is also usually to show in data from database. Many properties that you can set for list view. For example, I will do. Okay, guys. I will to show you some properties in list view. I click list view, header click, clickable, yes, grid line I set through, guys. uh, what the important full row select I set through, guys. I usually like this, but I will show you in other tutorial for list view and grid view, because it's very complex, especially if we are using a database. Header selection, items collection, this is very complex, but I will show you some example. If we click OK, there is nothing happen, but I will explain in other video for our short or not longer in this video, guys. Okay, the number 9 is list view. I think we just in number 10, guys, so this video not longer again. Number 10, I will set menu strip for our item that common use in Visual Basic, especially in form mode. Okay, menu strip is in here, guys. Menu strip, you can see this, guys, is menu strip. I will more menu strip for our use like this, guys. We usually, I will change this label for don't disturb this menu item. For example, this is file, this is exit or save as, exit, and etc, guys. Okay, I will give you bonus some code. We can use exit in code. I will double click in here, guys. I will give you some code for our done board with interface. Okay, for exit, if we just have one form, we can use me.close the code me.close, guys. So I will try there to running this I will try running this project and application, so you can see if I can exit with code if just one form with me.code code. Okay, I exit. You can see this program is automatically close the form. Okay, you can see like this, guys. That's all our items that often used in Visual Basic. The number one is label. This is label, guys. The number two, text box. This is text box. Okay. The number three is button. This is button. I try to fill this with button. Okay. Panel. This is panel with black backgrounds. Combo box that I fill with some items. The time picker. This is the time picker, guys. The interface like this for the time picker. Number 7 is radio button. Radio button is this, guys. Is this radio button? The number 8, data grid view. This is data grid view, especially from database or stored some data. But in this tutorial, I will not explain how to store data with database because it's very complex. So in other opportunities or other what the English of other chance or other opportunities, I will try to explaining detail about data grid view. And of course the friend is this view, guys, in number 9. Okay, the menu strip is I have been show you, for example, like this, and I just show you some bit of code to close the form or to close the application with me.code or with me.close code, guys. I think, sorry for my bad English, but I have been try the best for you, for my subscriber, of course. I think that's all for our number video, the number 3. Okay, thank you. I think it's enough. Then the video number 3 is about what the items that often used or commonly used in Visual Basic, especially in form mode. Okay, thank you. In the next video I will try to playing with start with coding or code. So don't try not don't try don't forget to regularly check our newer video, guys. Okay, thank you. I wish this video will useful for you, for me personality. Okay, sorry for my bad English, but I have been tried the best for you. Thank you for me, from me, I think. Bye.